Do these 7 things now, to see if he likes you. Have you ever relied on your intuition, only to find yourself mistaken? It can be as awkward as raising your hand in class and providing an incorrect answer. Now, let's consider your current scenario. You might believe that he has feelings for you, and perhaps you're quite certain about it. However, picture the discomfort of voicing your assumption, only to discover it's incorrect. That would sting. It's wise to put your theory to the test before fully committing to it. To ascertain whether he harbors feelings for you, evaluate his reactions in at least 4 out of 7 of these scenarios. If he responds as anticipated, then we'll place trust in your instincts this time. 1. Stop texting him first. Before delving into this approach, I want to emphasize that I generally don't endorse playing texting games. Engaging in the whole, "I won't text you until you text me" routine is often unproductive and a time waster. The only situation where it could potentially serve a purpose is when you're actively assessing this guy's behavior and responses, much like what we're discussing now. Give him some space, see if he initiates a follow-up text, and observe whether he expresses concern about your temporary absence. If he genuinely cares about you and is interested, he's likely to reach out. However, if days pass without any contact, it may indicate that he doesn't care enough to follow up or may have forgotten. It's important not to employ this strategy too frequently, as it could convey disinterest on your part. 2. Ask him about his future plans. When I refer to future plans, I'm not talking about his immediate schedule, like what he's having for lunch tomorrow. Instead, inquire about his aspirations and intentions over the coming year or beyond. Does he contemplate relocating? Are there significant trips or adventures on his horizon? What about enjoyable activities or experiences he's looking forward to? If you share the same educational institution or workplace, you can also ask about upcoming social events like class parties or dances. If he mentions any future plans and either invites you to be a part of them or references you in any way, it's a strong indicator that he's interested in you. When we develop feelings for someone, we tend to imagine ideal scenarios involving them in our future. It's like those moments in the shower when you envision situations that may never actually occur. A guy who likes you may engage in such daydreaming and have no issue envisioning you as a significant part of his future. 3. See if he remembers important details about you. This test is straightforward. It involves sharing a few details and then paying attention. Begin by disclosing significant aspects of your life to this individual, such as your preferences, aversions, birthday, or any notable events. Afterward, allow some time to pass, and then casually inquire about these details. You don't need to present a structured list of questions. Instead, be subtle and spontaneous. For example, you could casually ask, "Hey, do you happen to remember my birthday?" If he does, then bingo, it suggests that he's fond of you enough to remember the finer details about your life. 4. Mention a compliment about another guy. While engaged in a casual conversation with this guy, attempt to subtly introduce a compliment about another guy. Maintain discretion, focusing on the specific aspect you wish to praise in the other individual. Pay meticulous attention to how this guy reacts during the conversation. Observe for subtle cues, such as a momentary break in eye contact, a shift in tone, or a change in attitude in response to your comment. A guy who has feelings for you is unlikely to appreciate hearing about your admiration for someone else. See if he displays signs of jealousy or becomes visibly perturbed when discussing another guy. If he does, it's a clear indication that he has an interest in you. Regardless of whether he exhibits jealousy or not, it's crucial to follow up by clarifying that your remark was meant in jest, so he doesn't mistakenly believe you have feelings for someone else. 5. Ask him what his favorite thing about you is. This question can be quite entertaining because it implies that he might have feelings for you. However, you'll need to display a bit of confidence for this one and add a unique twist. For example, you could say, I think I'd make a great girlfriend, don't you? Or, would you ever consider dating someone like me? Note the use of the word consider, which provides him with an option, rather than directly asking him if he likes you. Sometimes, straightforward approaches can feel a bit too direct. Returning to the initial question, if he responds with a yes, you'll have a strong indication that he's interested in you. And if he says no, well, his loss, right? Haha. 6. See if he'll try a new activity with you. And a boring one. Invite this guy to join you in trying out a new activity, mentioning that you prefer not to do it alone, and ask if he'd be interested in participating. Opt for activities that you suspect he might not particularly enjoy or perhaps even dislike. This could involve something like bird watching, attending a knitting class, or going mushroom hunting, just some whimsical examples. Haha. If he agrees to accompany you, even though it's something he isn't fond of or finds uninteresting, then it's a strong indicator that he's genuinely interested in you. After all, why would he willingly engage in an activity that holds no appeal for him unless he likes you, right? 7. Observe his effort. They say a picture can convey 1,000 words, and I might have just made that up, but the truth remains, actions hold greater significance than words. Consider whether this guy goes out of his way to spend time with you, to truly understand you, or to assist you when you're in need or feeling down. If he consistently stands by your side through the highs and lows, it's a strong sign that he has genuine feelings for you. On the other hand, if his presence is sporadic and he's only there occasionally, he may be more like a friend you can only partially rely on. His level of effort will unmistakably reveal his feelings. Conclusion. In general, if you're not a guy and you express even a modest level of interest in a guy, indicating that you like him, most guys will react positively, but in a favorable manner. It's important to recognize that guys have distinct biological wiring compared to their female counterparts. This isn't to imply anything negative, but rather to illustrate that even a simple gesture, like receiving a high five from a crush with her acknowledgement, can cause a guy to feel elated and leave a lasting impression. It might even make him refrain from washing his hands for a couple of days. So, there you have it, 7 actions you can take now to assess whether he has a fondness for you. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any new facts. Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comments section down below, and feel free to stay and enjoy it until the end. Also make sure to check out our next highlighted video, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.